Welcome everyone to another episode of the Shop and Tread Talk podcast. My name is Aniz, and today we've got Frank. Frank's in the hot seat today. Frank, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I am in the hot seat. I'm in my comfortable chair. I'm ready to go. Gonna
Yo,
have a good
everyone's
conversation
everyone's
today.
waiting for the grandfather clocks to go off in the background, so we got to have it at least three times here, Frank.
No, not today. I'm downstairs in a different spot. I do have a couple of clocks here, but none of them chime or make noise. So
That's all
no,
right.
no noisy clocks today. I
Um,
got a
the
cat. I got a cat sitting up here on a perch watching me. So I guess if I get out
supervisor,
of hand,
yeah,
she's gonna
supervisor.
attack me. Yep.
Just wanted
Yep.
to quick mention. If you're looking for us online, you can search the Shop and Tread Talk podcast on Facebook. Definitely give us a like, follow on there. This will be on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and on YouTube. So definitely love for you guys to follow us. Frank,
and
this
check out
episode. Oh,
and
go ahead.
check out our TikTok accounts. I do put a little clip it on our TikTok
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
Give you a little clip, just a little taste of what's going on, and then you can go watch the rest of the episode on YouTube or other podcasts.
The actual TikTok, now that you mention it, Frank, the actual TikTok, I'm hoping to get that registered maybe this week, and then we'll start uploading on there. And then Frank's really good at uploading videos and stuff, so he'll
Yeah,
probably be doing a lot of that stuff. But
yeah.
that is upcoming. Just fortunately and unfortunately, we haven't had the time. Frank just had to come above water there, swimming out of all the millions that he's rolling in there. He's been so
No,
busy.
not right now. Not right now. It's pretty tough right now. We just hiring on a couple of new employees and getting started with that. That's tough, man. It burns a hole in your pocket a lot faster than you think before it starts to compensate and pay for itself. So
Oh yeah,
we're kind of in that empty pocket, hole in the pocket. Let's see how deep this pocket is, kind of situation, and I'd give it another month or so. I think we'll
yeah. I mean,
be
in
digging
all
back out.
seriousness, millions aside, just joking around, but
Yeah,
in all seriousness, I mean, it's not easy hiring on another person. It's a risk at the end of the day, but I think it's going to pay off. This this episode, I'm naming it Frank and I Talk Tools 2026, which is coming up this weekend. If this episode is actually going to be released tomorrow, it's kind of special, so I want to make sure if anyone hears it and doesn't know about Tools, it's in Pennsylvania. Frank and Margarita are making the trip. They're making their trip. I think you're leaving Wednesday morning, 5 a.m. I think.
yeah, something like that. It depends. I kind of thought we'd leave 5 or 6 a.m. just to kind of beat the traffic rush,
Mm-hmm.
get across the border, and then just take it easy. And yeah, I don't know. It's
I'm
not
super
that long.
jealous that you're going. I'll tell you that much because
Yeah.
I've been wanting to go, and I know my buddy Jeff, Jada Mechanic, he's going, and I've almost tried to like mute out all the tool stuff, but I can't. I mean, everyone's talking about it. I mean, it's great. It's great for the industry, and there's gonna be a ton
Yeah,
of people there, and this will be your first one, Frank. So that's gonna be amazing.
it is, and I have no idea what to expect. I've seen some videos and I've heard some things, and I see what Jeff's been posting about it, and I've been talking with Jeff, and he's kind of been telling me what's going to happen and what's going on, and but still, I don't know what to expect. I'm excited to go. I know there's a trade show there. I know there's a lot of training, um, and then there's a lot of socializing. So we'll see. One of the reasons we're going on Wednesday already, A, so I can get away from the shop, but B,
Of
so
course.
that Wednesday night is they have a ladies' dinner, lady in the industry dinner, and so Coralie actually messaged me and invited Margarita to come to that. So I'm like, hey,
Beauty.
dude, that's great. So Margarita's going to go and meet a bunch of great women in the industry. And
Amazing.
when I mentioned that to Jeff, he's like, "Dude, you're gonna be so stoked. She's gonna be so stoked. She's gonna fit right in there." He said, "I'm gonna introduce her to so many women over there that she's just
Yep.
gonna feel right welcome." So I'm excited about that because she was really worried, right? She was like, "I don't know, this is not for me. This is not my
No,
thing." But
it's for her. I'm telling you, she's gonna have a
yeah,
blast.
well,
Tanika's gonna
she
be there as well, and
yeah. So
it's
I'm
gonna be
I'm
a great
I'm looking
time.
forward to meeting Tanika. Looking forward to meeting Coralie, and and Margarita's actually taken one of Corley's classes
Awesome.
for service advisor training and stuff like that. So I think that overall it's going to be a very beneficial thing. I'm not sure what classes I'm taking. I forget because I registered so long ago. But I do know I got an email, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, and that said, look, you're registered to this one class, but not in a part two. So really, you should take this class as well. And I'm like, hey,
Yeah,
do whatever. I'm good with that. So
yeah.
they
I'm
changed my itinerary a bit, and we'll see what it is. I think it'll be great no matter what it is.
I think what I'm hoping, like I told you many times, Frank, like the experience I had when I went to ASTA the first time last year, and like that was like a game changer for me. And I pretty much went in with the same kind of feeling you did because I knew nobody, right? I basically I had talked online with Jeff a couple times here and there, and I've seen people in the groups by their face and seen messages, but never really met anyone. So I went in there, again, I went alone by myself, random Canadian going to North Carolina. And the
Yeah.
only other Canadian that I knew that was going to be there was Jeff. And, Jeff, if you ever listen to this, you're a superstar. And I was pretty intimidated to meet you because, you're one of the guys that's helped me, in general, kind of get to where I am. And listen to your podcast. Hopefully, I'm pumping up your chest as much as I can right now. But like
I
I
did.
went there and I met Frank. I met Jeff and met a whole bunch of other people like Lucas and Mike Allen, which is really cool. He was really nice to meet over there, and it it gives you a different feeling that it's not just an event that you're gonna go there, you're gonna take six classes and then you're going to leave. I mean, it's not just that. It's all the afterwards. When you get out of the class, you see familiar faces that you may have had a class in before, and now you're seeing them afterwards, and you talk to them, and you get ideas. You get to share stuff with them, and this is invaluable information and friendships and
Well,
connections you can make.
and just meeting people in person like that. Like I've noticed a lot. Like even through this podcast, we've like there's a lot of people since I started on my journey of wanting to network more with different
Yep.
people and different uh, people in the industry. I a lot of people, you get a friend request on Facebook from such and such, and it's like whatever, and it's like whatever. But some of the people that I have met, we've had some of these people on the podcast,
Yep.
and just talking with them and being kind of face to face like this with them, it's like, oh crap, now I actually know this person. Like
Yeah.
not that long ago, we had BJ on,
Yeah.
and and
I still message him here and there.
yeah, and I've never met him in person, but just meeting him on here, now I know I feel like we're friends now. I feel like now
For
we've
sure.
got a connection. And it's just so different. So I think that once I've been there and at Tools and I meet some of these people that I have as Facebook friends now, and all of a sudden it's gonna be like, now this is a real person. Now we can
Yeah, you can
actually
associate it with, yeah, 100%.
exactly. And it just completely changes the dynamic of how your relationship is with that person or
100%.
how you even interact with them. Like what did we have? We had Victor on the other day,
Yeah.
and other than knowing him just from his antics on TikTok, him and I text almost daily now, and it's like we've become friends through this, and
Yep.
it's like this is so cool that he's a superstar and he's going to be like a movie star soon because of the videos that he's making, and I'm
Oh,
like, I
he
texted him,
cracks me up.
I texted him today. I said, listen, just remember me when you become famous that I was here through all the hard times. So hopefully he does, but it makes the relationship so much more real.
100%.
And that's what I'm really hoping for when I go to Tools, so that even if I learn nothing from the training, which I know I will, that the relationships that I make, they're just going to become so real, and that I'll actually have like, hey, connections in this industry
Yep.
further and beyond than just Facebook friends.
And it's that, and you get to bounce ideas off these people, and if there's some hardships and some things that are bothering you about certain parts of your business, you can talk to other. I mean, I'm not going to say industry experts because I mean, depending on
Well,
who you're
we're all
talking
experts
to,
in our own way, right?
in your
In
own
the
way,
different way. Yep.
and there may be something that is giving you a hard time, and you talk to a random person about it, and like, oh, well, you know what? When we had that issue, this is how we overcame it, and then
Hmm.
it might just click in your mind, like, holy crap, like that's it, that's a perfect idea.
Yeah,
And I had
exactly.
a lot of those ta-da moments when I was in North Carolina, and a lot of the stuff that I came back with. And by the way, Frank, I'm warning you now. Everyone will tell you when you get back from tools, implement a few things. Don't just turn the whole shop upside down and try to be like, oh, by the way, we're changing these 36 things
Oh,
today.
dude, we've done so many changes in our shop lately already that it's like I don't know what else I could change, but I know there's going to be something, and I'm excited for it because I'm 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 very I, I'm hard to change. It's hard for me to do change. It's hard for me to do something different than the way that I've always done something. But I know it's necessary and I know it's important. So when I need to, I do. And when it works, great, right? But if
Yep.
it doesn't work, hey, you know what? Then we revert to where we were and then we
You don't know
continue
what
on.
you don't know, Frank. That's what it
Well,
is, right?
that's just it, right? What's just it?
No, I think I think the like as you know as far as we've been talking and chatting for this is what episode 21 now, and again we've only met what one time in person, but from that time till now, Frank, like I think you've grown quite a bit, not only as a business owner and a tech, but as a friend. Like I've seen you go through quite a bit with during the winter when you guys were literally rammed, and I remember talking to you late in the evening where you're like, well, we just finished up, and I'm like, holy crap, buddy, it's late.
Yeah,
And
like we work until 8, 9 o'clock at night, but then of course we were doing the renovation and all that too. So it was just like it was
but you overcame a
overwhelming.
lot, man. Like you guys overcame a lot, and look where you are now. Your showroom's done, and
Oh man,
you're
I
rocking and
gotta
rolling.
I gotta do the video tour yet. I have one more piece to put on. I have the on the front counter. I have the top board to put on, which I'm going to do after we get back from tools. And once that's on, then I'm going to do that video tour that
You can
everyone's
only
doing.
do the video tour if you get those glasses like Zeb has. Okay, that's the only way to do to do a video.
I can't freaking afford those things. No way. I'm okay holding my phone and doing this. But man, it looks so sharp. We were in there this weekend doing the last touch ups of the like painting the doors and the edges of the trim. It's holy crap, it looks so good. Like it's just people walk in and they're like, wow, this is so nice. We had a customer today and he's the first one that complimented. He said, wow, there's so much more room here for the customers. And I'm like, that was my goal. It was to have room for the customers. Like it was so crammed before. And not that we want to have waiters sitting there, but you know what happens, and they do. And so when they do, it's more comfortable for them, right? So and
Definitely.
then we've got TVs up on the wall now. We've got Atmosphere TV playing on this one side. If you guys have never checked into Atmosphere TV, it's pretty wicked. Like I've seen it once. We were at Wild Wings, and I was just watching it, and they have like uh, superhuman stuff and cute kitten stuff, and like just entertaining information like that. So I
So
reached out to
you
them.
need a cute kitten thing when you're at work. Don't you have enough cute kittens
Exactly.
at home?
We have a lot. We have cats at home. We have kittens at the shop. We have whatever. Oh, it's too much. But anyways, we I reached out to them, and apparently it's a free program to get, and all you have to do is you have to play it like 40 hours a month, and then it just plays these random videos, and it's entertaining. So it's just something for them to when they're sitting there waiting for the car that they're not bored or annoying my service manager. So it works out
Luckily
really
for
good.
us, we got Walmart and Sobeys, Shoppers right across the street. So and
The
Tim
only
Hortons.
the only thing we have is a trailer manufacturer next door, and the other side is a gun range. So unless you got a gun you want to go shooting,
You have a gun
you,
range there?
yeah, right next door, all day long you hear pop 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 pop. Oh, it's so freaking annoying.
Have you ever gone?
Oh shit, no, that's not my thing.
Yeah,
I,
same here.
that's not
I've
true.
thought about going, but
My
I don't know.
My brother-in-law took me one time many years ago, like probably 20 years ago. And I shot a couple of shots and I'm like, wow, this was the biggest waste of time. Like I boom, whatever. Now what? Now what? There's no excitement. There's nothing further. You shot a bullet. Boom, big deal.
I can literally hear all the listeners from the U.S. listening to this right now, and they're
Oh
like,
yeah.
what the hell is Frank talking about? I got like 15 guns
Uh,
at
last
home
time,
and go
uh,
hunting every day.
I suppose if you wanted to improve your marksmanship or whatever, but I have no need for that. Last time I
I,
was visiting my cousin in Ohio, and he's like, "Oh, let's go shoot in the backyard and try and hit the target." Man, nope, I got too frustrated. I couldn't hit the target after 10 rounds. I'm like, I'm done. I'm gonna go find something else to do. I'm like,
it's okay. You can
let's
always
play
play
with. Let's.
Call of Duty or something.
No, I don't play. I don't game. I'm not a gamer. No, I
I
leave that for
used
the
to be. I just don't have time anymore.
no. So yeah,
There's
it doesn't interest me. So like the gun range next door doesn't interest me at all. And every time I hear shots fired, I'm just thinking that's $1, $2, or when the big guns go, that's $10. Oh, it's another $10, and I'm thinking,
you can use that to your advantage, Frank. If when you're handing them the bill, and if they're not too happy, like, look, you need to let off some steam. Just go next
yeah,
door to the gun
yeah,
range.
I
Take
should have
20
a
bucks.
membership. I should have a membership just so that I could send people over there to shoot guns.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
yeah.
but it's pretty good because we have the police college pretty close to us as well.
Okay.
So the cadets go there, and that's where they do a lot of their training.
Nice.
So when it's the police college days, and there's like rows of cop cars sitting out there, and then when you do your road test up and down, you want to make sure that you're actually wearing your seatbelt and be legal and stuff like that
It
because
helps.
we'll go
Yeah.
right past it. Yeah.
That
Plus,
helps.
they have guns out and they're actually using them those days.
Oh man, like Wild Wild
Like one
West.
day, let me tell you this story real quick. One day I was test driving a vehicle and I had the window open. Must have been summertime, and I'm driving, and all of a sudden I hear bang, and just about shat myself because I'm like, what the hell was that? I thought the tire blew up in the car, and but it didn't feel weird, and I'm like, okay, I kept driving, and after a bit, I realized that somebody must have shot maybe like a freaking 50 cal or something like that, right, and the long range is right at the road, so it was like so far away.
Jeez.
Holy crap! It scared the shit out of me, and I'm like, it. From that on, I always roll the window up so when I go faster, so I don't hear that. I don't think my tire blew out.
Man,
Anyways,
that would be bad if that was near my place. If I'm going to test out with customers trying to sell a car or something, driving by there, you keep hearing bang, bang, bang. You're like, what's with this car? I thought it was safety. And I'm like, no, it is. That's just all the guns firing off next door.
nah, I thought about it when I first started TikTok. I was gonna do like all the shooting is always going on, and I thought about getting those little stickers that people always putting on their cars that look like bullet holes,
Oh
and
yeah,
then sticking them on the side of my building, and then just do like a video and be like, man, these guys really got crazy today, and then make it look like there's a row of bullet holes in my building.
oh man.
I never did that. Maybe I should one day because it'd be kind of funny, but
Did
yeah.
um did you ever think you'd be going to a big convention like Tools?
You know what? I have
Like
always
why did it take
wanted
so
to.
long, Frank?
Because, well, for one, when I was just an employee, I never had the money to do it. And my employer that I had at the time did not believe in any sort of training or upgrading or anything like that. Like to him, that was not necessary. What we're able to do what we need to do. There's no sense in going to these events, right? So like even the training that APC CarQuest Napa that they all offer,
Yep,
even those ones I had to beg for and be like, look, at
really.
least send me this stuff here. Oh yeah. The only thing he would ever send us to or go to would be like a trade show because there he could get a deal on stuff and he could get free shit in a swag bag. Like that's it.
Yeah,
But I've always wanted to go to something like this. Now, of course, there's never been any. I mean, years ago, I guess there was some in Toronto, but
yeah.
there hasn't been any in Canada in so many years.
There is one. I think it's AARO or
Yeah,
something like that. But I mean, it's
I
not
have
the
a
same.
No, I have a friend that's a member of that, and he said it was in. Okay, he's a member of AARO, and he didn't even know about the trade show or about the event. When I told him about it, he's like, "Oh, maybe I'll check it out."
Yeah.
And I never heard back of what it was or whatever. But it's so un like unknown that it's like it can't be that great. But as far as going into the U.S., well, for the longest time, I my passport was expired, and I just had no reason to renew it because I never went across the border.
Yeah, yeah.
But then again, like I said, I never had the funds to do it when I was an employee. But now, excuse me, now that I'm shop owner, I like I always knew the importance of it, but now I actually want to do it.
Yeah.
But the first 5 years have been really stretching and building the business to see where we're at. And now it's just like
Also, not
finding your.
easy to leave either, right?
No, it's not easy to leave because every time that we left, it's close a shop, it's close a
Yep.
shop, it's close a shop. So we're finally in a position now where the shop can stay open. Um, we're going to be gone Wednesday, Thursday, Friday from the shop, and then I
Yep.
mean till Sunday. But that way, the shop is still going to operate. So there's still going to be. I mean, it'll be a skeleton crew, but at least some of the work that needs to be done is going to get done. And if somebody has an
Exactly.
emergency, it can still go through and work. So that's probably the biggest reason why we've never gone in the past. But now that this is here, depending on how this goes, I mean, we're not going to be able to make ASTA this year because we've got a cottage weekend with the family 2 weekends before that. Then we're going to Alberta for a wedding, for a family wedding, and then like the very next weekend is ASTA, and I'm like, Margarita looked at me the other day and she's like, "Are you thinking you're going to want to go ASTA?" And I'm like, "I would love to, but I really don't think that I'm going to be able to make that work because that's just going to be like 3 weeks off for me from work." And I'm like, "There's no way that we
That's
can do
all
that."
the way in
So,
September. We don't have to worry about that right now.
dude, I'm planning. I'm already
You can
planning
figure that out
August,
later.
September. No, like August and September are booked, are fully booked for like almost every single weekend. So, we're our my son and his girlfriend bought us a weekend away for last Christmas. They gave us a coupon for a weekend away.
Oh yeah.
And we were so busy in the spring that we weren't going to do it. So we were trying to do it maybe in July, but now it's like we're going to October. That's
Yeah.
where we're booking into. That's how far. I'm like, holy crap. It's just, I can't believe that it's just, everything is just so busy. So anyway, yeah, ASTA is not going to happen this year. I would love it to, but
Well,
like I
I
said,
want to have that
depending.
conversation with you after tools
Well,
and see because I'm telling you, once you get the bug,
you don't have to
it's
convince
something.
me. You don't have to convince me because I would go. Um, so we'll see, but I don't think that that's going to happen. But I like the idea. Like I love it. And then, like I say, depending on how tools goes, um, we're gonna see how many events that we want to attend next year, and how many whether we go or whether we send our employees or what we do. Right. So that's something we want to do because I do want to send my employees to this kind of training as well because I know it's
I think it's really
necessary.
important.
But I mean, you have to work with their schedules and you have to work with their um, abilities as well, right? Because if you send them to some kind of training that's way over their head, well, then you're just wasting your money, right? So, like, our apprentice is actually going to Barry to take training with oh shit,
It was electrical, wasn't it? You were saying?
yeah, it's electrical training with Mark LeMay.
Okay.
So he's doing that, and he's doing electrical basic introduction, right? But if I send him to a master class, he'd be lost, right? Like, what the
Yeah.
heck? So I'm sending him. I'm going to start him off and then do this. So yeah, well, I think that's a great foot in the door for him to get some training done. And it just happens that it's the same weekend that we're going to Pennsylvania, so that's why we're going to end up with a skeleton crew at the shop. But
Well, I
I think
can't
it's
remember who it is and I where I heard it, and if anyone listening, if it's their quote, I'll tag them on it. But training doesn't cost; it pays, and it's so true.
yeah,
People again. like I understand what you were saying. Like when you were working for someone, it's not easy to go because I mean, yeah, it's a lot of money, but now that you have the shop and it's a little bit easier to make that financial contribution. I think it's really going to be great for both of you, and especially for Margarita because just like you were saying that she's nervous about going
Mhm.
and meeting all these other people. I think once she goes to the women's dinner, I think that's going to be a game changer for her.
She's worried about getting peopled out too soon, right? Like, what some people
Yeah,
only do
oh,
social.
just wait till she meets Buckaroo Bob. I can't remember if he's
I,
going or not, but if he's going, oh, it's
no, no, he wasn't going. He wasn't going to be there. Remember
that's
when
okay
we did the podcast with
with Coralie. Yeah, yeah, okay,
Corey
okay.
Lee? Then he said he wasn't going to be. But who
I
is it
think
that
Rick White is going. I'm
Rick
pretty sure.
Rick White is going to be there?
By the way, if you
But,
haven't met, you haven't, he's really cool. You'll love him.
yeah,
He's a great guy.
I I haven't met either one of them, but I think Buckaroo Bob would be a little much for her because she already said Victor was a very exuberant guy when we did the podcast with him. Although
I gotta meet.
she was laughing in the background the whole time. But
I
she
gotta
said
meet
he was
Victor in person one of these days. Victor, if you're listening, open invitation to come to Ontario. Go grab some wings and beer, man.
well. See, and the thing is, he only lives I think 2 hours away from where my cousin lives.
Oh yeah.
So the next time I go down to see my cousin, I'm going to make that trek and I'm going to go and have a beer with Victor because I think it'd be pretty slick.
And by
And
the way, Victor, we need to get you on the Jada Mechanic podcast. Okay, I'll get Jeff to reach out to you. You got to go on his podcast as well, man. He'd love to have
yeah,
you.
yeah, I like it. Jeff was a little jealous that we got him before he did. So
Honestly, I was talking to Jeff, and he's like, "Oh man, you got Victor on there." I'm like, "Yeah, the Frank hooked it up, so that was really cool." But definitely,
yeah,
Victor, if you're able to get in touch with the Jada Mechanic, Jeff's an awesome guy, and I'm sure he'd love to have you on his. I'll be speaking for Jeff. Jeff would love to have you on the podcast, and I think you guys would be a really good conversation.
yeah, I
But
think so. Yeah,
but it's things
but
like this, like Frank. Like I know Jeff, and then I know Tanika and Coralie, and all these people that you're gonna meet there. I mean, that's something like you said. You're gonna put a face to the name
mhm.
on the keyboard, right? And you're texting and sending voice notes, something like that. It's really different when you get to actually meet them in person. These people are something else, really. And actually, I think Benji. I don't know if you've met Benji.
Mhm.
He's from North Carolina as well. He is a super cool guy. So I think you'll really enjoy talking to him. If you're gonna meet Tanika, ask her to introduce you to Benji. He's a super cool guy.
Okay,
And I
yeah.
think Mike Allen is going. I'm not
That,
sure.
I'm going to be bringing a freaking notepad because I'm going to be writing down names and numbers. You know what? Maybe I'll just take pictures and take pictures of people, like name and number, because like I love meeting people.
Just add him on Facebook. You'll be like, hey, what's your name again? Okay.
Well, and that's what I've been doing, and even people that I've been meeting on TikTok and stuff like that, or people that I've been reaching out to become like a guest on our show and stuff like that. And I always try to connect with them. Like we're connected on TikTok, I just connect with them on Facebook.
Sure, yeah.
And like if you're willing, here's my cell number. So I reached out to a couple of people today. Actually, I called one and I'm just like, hey, out of the blue, hey, this is Frank from Ontario. How you doing?
Yeah,
And I'm like, it's just so cool because then it's just like you're the same kind of people,
exactly.
and you can have a decent conversation and something like that. So yeah,
Well,
it's pretty good.
I've been talking to Melody back and forth here
Yep.
uh, a little bit, and then I had connected with another female mechanic in my area, so I think I got those two connected, so
Hmm.
they can chat. Because I mean, unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of female techs in Ontario, and like the more that I can connect together, that maybe they've never even met or knew about each other, which is awesome.
Hmm.
And it's always good to have those connections.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I can't imagine being a female in this industry, like being one of 100. Like I know when Margarita was working in the shop, and then our Snap on rep would come in. So it's a husband and wife that do it together, and he
Yep.
stays on the truck and she does the shop visits. And so they come in, and then her and Margarita are chatting, and they made a mention the other, or I guess it was last fall. They were talking about how when Mother's Day had come around last year,
Yep.
there had been no mention in the Snap on catalog about Mother's Day. Like
Really.
no specials, no sales,
For yeah,
nothing.
that's
Yeah,
I,
and she said like there has been in the past, but last year nothing. Come Father's Day, holy shit! Like it was like 3 pages long on Father's Day this and Father's
and
Day
that just
that.
shows the unfortunately the industry is not
Exactly.
where it needs to be. I mean, it's not
People
just men that are in this industry. We got to respect the other side. And
exactly.
unfortunately, it's not there.
Well, and so the rep had actually reached out to Snap on and been like, "What the hell?" Like I've got, she says, I've got two women on my route that would love to have something for Mother's Day, and they're like, there was nothing there, and she did say that there is stuff in this next flyer that's coming out this year.
There
So
better
they're,
be. I mean, yeah,
yep,
there really should be.
yeah,
I mean,
and
so many
and if,
other businesses, not being anything tool related, but you see so many different businesses that have Mother's Day specials or
yeah,
Mother's Day this. But I mean, just because this is a quote unquote, and for whoever's not watching, I'm using air quotes, a man's uh, industry. It's not. It's not just a man's industry. There's a lot of great women tech that are out there that are outshining a lot of men.
oh, well,
Hopefully, I
and
don't
I've
get
said,
slaughtered for
I've
saying that. But hey, it is what it is. But there's
well,
some great women techs out
I've
there.
said it on here in the past that I think that having a woman in the industry, so okay, generally women aren't as strong as men. Doesn't mean that they can't do the job, but mentally, holy shit, like they could remember how this came apart. Like
Yeah,
if they're mechanically inclined, nothing's going to stop them. Like I was just uh, chatting with Melody today,
yeah,
and she had this freaking diesel truck that she spent hours and hours trying to figure out
yeah.
why there was a air, I don't know, air quality code or something weird like that. I don't understand diesel stuff, but she pursued it, and she kept going, and she kept at it, and she figured it out, and she fixed it. Me, I would have been like, I would have been lost. Like I've tested for 2 3 hours now. I forget, and I got to start over again, right?
Yeah.
But when I think that when you have that
When you have a
ability,
knack for it, I mean,
yeah.
you got it. You got it, right?
Well, and even if you don't have a knack for it, you could very easily learn it because you have the thought process. Like that's what I think women have the ability over men is they have a different they process things differently.
Look
And
at it
when all
differently than we would for sure.
exactly, and then all of a sudden they're like okay, well, I remember from 10 years ago I did
Yeah.
this and it was such and such. A man is like, I remembered from 5 minutes ago, and that's all I remember.
I can't even think 5 minutes ago. No, but
So I think woman in the industry is a fantastic idea. So the men that don't think so, shame on you because you're an idiot.
I think it's coming around. Like we're saying, there's the women's dinner that's coming up
Hmm.
at Tools. They also do. I believe it was at Vision. There was something there as well, and at ASTA, I'm pretty sure there's something there as well. I just can't put my finger on it, but I vaguely remember there being something that was
Yeah, it's
going on at
just
ASTA.
I got the itinerary here. I'm just looking at it because yeah, Wednesday night is the they call it the Amazing Woman in Automotive Social. So that
Yep.
number one is key right there. Um, I think that's the only yeah
I think
that's the
they're
only thing
having a
that I see
contest
here. Some
for
kind of suit
best
jacket thing.
suit jacket. So I was gonna ask you, are you busting out any interesting suit jackets or what?
Firstly, I don't own any suit jackets, but I
If you have
only
some
just
time, you can get something on Amazon delivered before Wednesday.
actually that's not a bad idea. Well, we'll see. 'Cause had I known about it sooner, we have this. I'd go to some thrift store and I'm sure I could find something.
Why don't you get one custom made with Margarita's face all over the suit jacket? How awesome would that be?
You know what? I think that would be amazing. But I think what would actually win is if I had Jeff's face plastered all over. I think that would win.
I think if you can make it happen, you have a printing press. I think if you did the Jada
Uh,
Mechanic's face all over your jacket, they
there's
would
no.
just they close down the contest and be like,
Yep,
Frank, you've
yep,
won. Forget
yep.
it.
Here, hands down. Maybe by next year I'll have that. Oh yeah, that'd be fun. No,
Well,
I didn't know about it until I don't know. I think 2 days ago I started seeing posts about it. And I'm like, oh, this is kind of interesting. But
yeah.
I guess it's something that's been going on for a while because they're trying to win the title back to North Carolina or something. I thought I seen, but anyways,
Well, at ASTA there was a whole bunch of guys that had these crazy jackets on, but I'm really excited for you, man. I think this is going to be. I'm super jealous. I may have to mute our conversations until you get back, but no,
I'll,
I
I'll
think this is
I'll
going to be
send you
great.
updates as I need. No, it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Like I say, I have no idea what to expect. So for me, this is like I've been to trade shows before, so I understand what a trade show looks like. But as far as a large training event like this, I just don't even know.
If
So
you see any interesting tools at the show, then definitely reach out. I may ask you to pick something, or if you're stopping at Harbor Freight, I would
apparently, there's
definitely.
a Harbor Freight 10 minutes away from the
Yeah,
show. So
Jeff was saying that he's probably going to be stopping over there because the
oh, I
tools
would.
cost and everything. I mean, it's way better than like the Princess and stuff. You go over here, it's a different league.
Yeah, I was just chatting with Victor earlier, and he was saying there's a special wrench that he was using on those. What did he say? Hyundai's there. You have to take the rear control arm off to do calipers or something like that.
Oh my God, yeah, you do.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
those are
and he
and
said,
that adds a lot of labor.
yeah, and he said there's this one wrench that Icon makes now that fits right in there, so you don't have to take control arm out. And I'm like,
Really?
all right, I'll be stopping in there.
Yeah, grab you one as well.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what it is, but I'm pretty sure I'll be stopping in and see what they've got new for me this year. Yeah. Oh, I think you muted yourself. I was
I
like,
know. Yep,
it
I
was
did. I ended
looking
up
funny at me.
I hit the microphone and I muted it there. But yeah, I think Harbor Freight would be great. Get some tools, pay some duties while you're crossing the border, and
Whatever. It is
hand
what
some
it
money
is.
back into the pockets of the Canadian government. No
As long
problem.
as I don't have to pay tariff, I don't mind paying duty.
Oh man, yeah, it is duty. You got it right there.
Yeah.
But Frank, man, I can't wait for you to go, buddy. And obviously, we'll be talking quite a bit before that. But enjoy your trip. This is going to get released tomorrow. So, whoever's listening, if you're on the fence about going to Tools, please sign up. Go meet Frank. Go meet the Jada Mechanic. They're all going to be there. It's
Yep.
going to be an awesome time.
Yep.
Don't be like me and miss it. And yeah, signing off, Frank. Thank you, and have a good night, buddy.
Hey, have a good night. Take care.
All right.